Okay, good morning. We're back with First Chronicles chapter 4. Other descendants of Judea. Some of the descendants of Judea were Perez, Hezron, Carmi, Hur, and Shobal. Shobal's son Rea was the father of Jahath. Jahath was the father of Amua and Lahad. These were the families of the Zorathites. The descendants of Etam were Jezreel, Ishma, Idbash, Hazel, Elapoli, his daughter, Penel, the father of Gedor, and Ezer, the father of Husha. These were the descendants of Hur, the firstborn of Ephrathah, the ancestor of Bethlehem. Asher, the father of Tekoa, had two wives named Hela and Lara. Lara gave birth to Azumah, Azumam, Hefer, Temanai, and Ha'ashtarah, Terry. Hela gave birth to Zereth, Izhar, Ethnon, and Koz, who became the ancestor of Anab, Zobaba, and all the families of Aharel, son of Aram. These were there was a man named Jabaz who was more distinguished than any of his brothers. His mother named him Jabaz because his birth had been so painful. He was the one who prayed to the God of Israel, "Oh, that you would bless me and extend my hands. Please be with me in all that I do." Oh, excuse me, I might be coming down with a cold or something. And keep me from all trouble and pain. And God granted him his request. Oh, that's nice. Caleb, the brother of Shua, was the father of Meher. Meher was the father of Eshton. Eshton was the father of Beth Rapha, Passe, and Tiela. Tiela was the father of Irlash. These were the descendants of Reka. The sons of Kalaz were Othniel and Sirah. Othniel's sons were Hathath and Meolatha, sorry if I pronounced these wrong again, was the father of Ophrah. Sirah was the father of Joab, the founder of the Valley of Craftsmen, so called because many craftsmen lived there. The sons of Caleb, son of Jephanan, and were Ura, Elah, Lama. The son of Elah was Kenez. The sons of Jehalel were Ziphah, Tira, and Asarel. The sons of Israel were Jether, Mered, Epher, and Jalan. Mered married an Egyptian woman who became the mother of Miriam, Shammah, and Ishbah, the father of Ishtemo. Mered also married a woman of Judea, who became the mother of Jared, the father of Gidar. Heber, the father of Zoko, and Jekulil, the father of Zanoah. Mered's Egyptian wife was named Bethea, and she was an Egyptian princess. Hodea's wife was the sister of Laman, and one of her sons was the father of Keilah the Garmite, and another was the father of Ishtmo the Maacathite. The sons of Shaman were Anam, Rela, Ben Hanan, and Tilon. The descendants of Ishai were Zoheth and Ben Zoheth. Descendants of Judea's son Shelah. Shelah was one of Judea's sons. The descendants of Shelah were the father of Leka, Leda, the father of Marashah. The families of linen workers of Bethshaba, Shabi, Joachim, the father of Gozeba, Joash, and Seraph, who ruled over Moab and Jeshabuelim. These names were all from ancient records. They were the potters who lived in Lataim and Gedera. They all worked for the king. Descendants of Simeon. The sons of Simeon were Lemuel, Jaman, Jerib, Zerah, and Shaul. The descendants of Shaul were Shalom, Mibsam, and Mishma. The descendants of Mishma were Hamel, Zachar, and Shimi. Shimi had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but none of his brothers had large families, so Simeon's tribe never became as large as the tribe of Judea. They lived in Beersheba, Moladah, Hazar, Shal, Bilhah, Ezim, Toled, Bethel, Hermah, Ziglag, Beth Markaboth, Hazar, Suims, Beth Bira, and Sharam. These towns were under their control until the time of King David. Their descendants also lived in Edom, Ain, Rimmon, Token, and Ashon, 5 towns and the surrounding villages as far as Baalath. This was their territory, and these names were recorded in their family genealogy. Sorry. These are hard to pronounce, guys. And I think I have a cold. Sorry. Other descendants of Simeon included Mesheba, Zamlek, Joash, son of Amazal, Joel, Jua, son of Joshua, son of Sirah, son of Asel, Elane, Jacobah, Joshua, Asua, Edel, Jessamil, Bana, and Zezah, son of Shiphi, son of Elon, son of Jedediah, son of Shimei, son of Shema. These were the names of some of the leaders of Simon's wealthy clans who traveled to the region of Gadar in the east part of the valley, seeking pasture land for their flocks. They found lush pastures there, and the land was quiet and peaceful. Some of Ham's descendants had been living in the region of Gedor. But during the region of King Hezekiah of Judea, the leaders of Simeon invaded it and completely destroyed the homes of the descendants of Ham and of Menulites. They killed everyone who lived there and took the land for themselves because they wanted it as a good pasture for their flocks. 500 of these invaders from the tribe of Simeon went to Mount Seir, led by Pelet, Ta, Lira, Repha, and Uzel, all sons of Ishai. They destroyed the few Amalekites who had survived, and they have lived there ever since. Excuse me, guys. Oh, man. Hopefully this is just allergies. Okay, I'll be back later today with Chapter 5.